Hi, welcome back. This is Korlynn, and we are still playing Elder Scrolls Online. As you can see, I am now playing an orc, and in this video we're going to go through the tutorial so we can leave. Right now we are a prisoner in the soul thing of Molag Bal, and we are making our escape. I've already talked to the prophet, and as you can see here there is a third person and a first person mode. I do feel like the first person mode is a lot smoother for abilities. And so you tells you all about the controls. You can shift to sprint. And there are a lot of things in the tutorial to be able to loot. Like you can loot the maidens that are hanging around. And it's a little bit creepy because there's a skeleton inside. And as you can see, these are, I don't know what these are. They kind of look like they just like suck the souls out of things. They're torture devices. Apparently Molag Bal is really big on torture devices. It's kind of a creepster. In the starting zone, the only bad thing is you only have the sword. You can't choose which weapon you start out with anymore. Press I to open your inventory, and it tells you how to make attacks and stuff. And then there's some sacks we can get. You can find a lot of different things in the baskets. And chests you find a lot of armor, but you don't really find those until later in the tutorial. Here's our first enemy. Beat him up. And I did that unsuccessfully, but if you hold your block while they're glowing yellow, then you will stun them. And of course you want to hold down the weapon longer for more powerful attacks, and for quicker ones you just want to click. There's the second mob, and after this one I'll be able to level. Of course you also dodge too, which I guess he's not going to do that this time. He usually does a frontal AoE attack, which you'll have to dodge. A lot of rangers do that. And now we go to level up. So I'm going to do health because I always feel that health is useful. And you press E to commit your points. And then we have character skills. I am a Nightblade. So, depending on what you want, this one is a heal. It deals 23 magic damage and then heals yourself for 25% of the damage inflicted every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. So it's a little hot. And then this one gives your player invisibility for 2.5 seconds and deals 17 magic damage. Low health targets take 300% additional damage. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And the really neat thing about this ability, I do have a level 15 Nightblade, is that you can morph these skills later on, which is pretty interesting. And at level 15 you'll get to be able to switch weapons.
What? The prophet. He spoke to you?
So this is going to be our companion for the rest of the tutorial. She's kind of cool. She gets stuck a lot sometimes. She doesn't watch out for traps, but she's an NPC, so I mean she'll just survive, I guess. And this is the loading screen. It's pretty neat. You can see all the different things. We're going to talk to Liz again.
Come. The Sentinels are at the magical construct. I have no idea.
Of course, here is the map. It shows you where we're supposed to go. Which is pretty much we go straight across there. Big circle, we're going there. And, ooh, here's a chest. And an iron battle axe, which I'm going to equip. Because why not? Chest did not disappear. So now I have a big axe. A Nightblade with an axe. Sounds legit. In this game it's pretty neat. Basically you can equip any weapon you want to, giving you a whole bunch of class combinations. So you could be a Nightblade who has some casting abilities from their staff. And then and this is what that skill looks like. And then there's an iron mace I just got. So as you can see, you get a lot of loot from these things. I'm gonna rush in and cleave. And flame matriarchs, you gotta watch out because they do blow up on you when they die. After they die, they like to blow up. So we're gonna poke this thing in the eye, and then we're gonna go see if we can't find the prophet now.
Quickly,
The god of
while he's
brutality
blinded, we must
knows
get
of
to the
yours.
prophet's cell.
Hurry.
And of course, throughout the tutorial, as you can hear, the prophet is gonna talk to you and tell you what to do. He's gonna tell you to hurry a lot. Beat up this flame matriarch again. The only particularly bad thing about the mobs here is they do have a tendency to respawn awfully quick. So, if you pass one and you kill it, and then you come back, more than likely you're gonna find the same mob. Uh-oh, we are bards, so we're gonna talk to Lissy.
The door's warded. We'll
Lyris.
never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Cadwell is the oldest of
Cadwell's pretty cool. I'll introduce you to Cadwell. You can ask him a lot of questions, but for the video's sake, we're just gonna go ahead and not ask him all the questions. He's kind of neat. He reminds me of Sheogorath because he's a real goofball. As soon as he loads. Sometimes it does take things a little longer to load in the game than usual, just because it's beta and stuff. Here's Cadwell. And as you can see, while he reminds me of Sheogorath, he's got himself a loot there, and a kettle for a helm, and some rotten bananas. I don't know how these guys have rotten bananas, because they don't really need to eat.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed. Oh, rather cautious. Follow the river.
So he tells us where the entrance is, because he's been here for forever. Poor guy. You can also search backpacks. There's some bread. He's been here forever, and he'll probably never escape. He probably wouldn't escape even if he wanted to. I mean, even if he could, because he has too much fun in there. He likes to mess with people a lot. And I keep not avoiding these flame matriarchs every time they blow up. And now we're gonna go into the door. After this point, you'll see a whole bunch of urns and crates. The urns and crates you'll be able to get lockpicks from, which will be really useful because obviously you're gonna need them for locked boxes. Just like in Elder Scrolls, they do have locked boxes. You'll also find things like thin broth or water or like mash, things like that for making food. Which is pretty neat how that works. If I have time before the beta ends, I'll make a video about that too. As you can see, if they're empty, you can't even open them up. If you do a little bit of exploration too, you can find some more chests. You can be easily turned around though. So just be careful and make sure you keep an eye on things because there isn't an actual mini-map. It wants us to control sneak. So we'll do that. See, there's a whole bunch of trunks, there's a lockpick, and a feral shriven. The thing about feral shriven is, story-wise, they're just like your character, except for they have been there for so long, they've completely lost their humanity. So they pretty much attack people and try to eat them. Sounds delicious. I haven't found any chests though yet. Probably because somebody's already been through here and got them all. Chests do disappear once they've been looted. They're not, it's a one-time only loot thing and then they'll respawn after a while. There's a chest. And then there's just traps and all. Oh, I walked right into the trap. And then I got stuck somehow. That's always nice. Here's another shriven we can kill. We're gonna axe it. And these guys, they're kind of slow in attacking, as you can see, so they're pretty easy to kill. You just gotta be careful of these traps, because once you get stuck on one, it's really hard to get off, and then they just keep impaling you. So now we're going up. We've got to find
Quickly now, we haven't much
the
time.
prophet. So here we found the prophet's cell, and we're gonna talk to Lyris again.
All right. The good news is we probably should leave me. I wish there are magical locking devices.
And oh noes, we're going to switch out Lyris for the prophet. So we gotta go over here and kind of unlock the prison. See, we'll disable that one, and then we'll go over here. See, there's a lot of urns and stuff in this. Like I said, the urns aren't really too useful unless you're gonna level up cooking, or if you want to walk out of here with like 50 lockpicks, because there are a lot of lockpicks to be found in the urns, which of course are useful. So now we're gonna observe the exchange. And a big shiny light, and then poof, they've switched, and we get the prophet now. Ta-da! The prophet.
Thank the divines you are still. I wish that were possible. That is the name I have given you. That is what I've come to be called. The anchors are daedric.
And now we are going to the anchor mooring, which is basically where Molag Bal uses all of his anchors and he throws them into the world. And then he lets all of his creatures come down, and then they steal your soul. So, he likes lots of souls. He's, of course, planning something big. We're escaping, and he's not going to be too happy. So now we're in the mooring. I've got a lockpick. I'm just going to check these trunks along the way. Oh, we have to beat these chiromancers. See over there, you can dodge. However, I blocked it, and I was able to stun him. And these NPCs are rather smart. They will dodge, and they will run away from you. And here is Molag Bal.
The souls of the damned are my weapon.
He's not too happy. He's not a happy Daedric prince right now. And here is the big child of bones. He's all fiery and stuff. And the prophet, of course, is going to help you. He's going to keep you healed the whole time. Yay. And of course, how you dodge is by double tapping when you're moving the keys. Or if you have a keybind, of course. It kind of takes a while if you're here by yourself, just because he's got a lot of health. He's not necessarily hard, just obviously you've got a healer. He just takes a while.
The Dark Anchor's portal is higher shard of ethereal magic.
Now, sky shards are pretty cool. What you do with them is if you get 3 of those out in the world, you'll get skill point.
Fall upon us now and anoint us
And that
with your
means you'll
blessing.
be able to get a new skill or more pure skill.
Collect the sky shard.
Here's my character, absorbing its power. And see, you can look at your journal and you can get hints to sky
Children
shards.
are lost.
So you can always check on it.
Worlds. They
We're not going to
cry
wait
out
for the prophet.
mercy.
He's going to get us out of here.
Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength.
And there's the portal out of here.
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls
like a big
return
vortex
home.
of doom,
Let
but
the
we're going
will
through it.
of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now.
And we're going. Oh. There we go. Wouldn't let me use it at first. And then boom. That's it for the tutorial. Next, I'll show you the PvP video. And we'll see a little bit of PvP in Cyrodiil. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.